Let us discuss about the Karnaugh map, that is also known as K-map. The Karnaugh map is a method of simplifying Boolean algebra expression. A Karnaugh map or the K-map is a pictorial method used to minimize Boolean expression without having to use Boolean algebra theorem and equation manipulations. Now let us understand the K-map using this truth table. So the truth table is given here. We can observe A, B, C. There are 3 inputs and F is the output. So now we are going to draw a truth table. So we are going to draw a horizontal looking truth table where the combination has been described as AB at the top row and column, and that is C at the horizontal, that is vertical. C is numbered at the vertical, that is 0. The first row is 0 and the second row is 1, that is for C. And for AB you can see AB 0 0, then 0 1, then 1 1 and 1 0. So these are the combinations. So now let us draw the kernel map using this truth table. So first start with the first row of the truth table. See, all the inputs are 0, A, B, C, and the function f is also 0. So where we are going to put the value of the function. So in the position of the kernel map, we have to find the exact location where A, B and C all are 0. So that is pointed to the first column of the first row where the value of A, B and C all are 0. So in that particular point we are going to value the function. So the first row, the function value is 0. That function value we are going to put in the first column of the first row because they are the value of A, B, C are 0. So now let us move to the second row. So if we carefully observe the second row where A, B 0, let us find where A, B is 0. So if we observe the K map, so we can observe A, B 0 in the first column of both row, that is first row and second row. Both row the AB is 0, but along with AB we also have the value of C. C is 1 in the second row, AB 0 and C 1. So where C is 1, C is 1 in the first column of the second row. So now observe in this particular position the first column of the second row, this particular position AB is 0 and C is 1. So that is why the function value of the second f has to be put on that particular position. Now let us watch the third row of the truth table where AB is 0 1 and C is 1. So find out where we should put this particular function value. Observe. So AB is 0 1 and the C value is 1. So that is why we need to put the result of the, that is function, in that particular position. Now let us move to the fourth row. In the fourth row of the truth table, the value of A and B is 0 1 and the value of C, that is 1. So find out the function value 0 where we are going to put this particular value 0. Observe. See, observe 0 1 1. So AB 0 1 and C 1. Now let us observe the fifth row of the truth table, that is 1 0 0. That means AB 1 and C equal to 0. Find out this particular position. C, A and B is 1 and C is 0. So the function value 1 has to be put in that particular position. Now let us observe the next row. that is 1 0 1. Observe 1 0 1. So observe AB is 1 0 and C equal to 1. So the function value 1 has to be put in that particular position. Okay, now observe the second last row, that is the second last row. Observe 1 1 0. So AB 1 1 and C equal to 0 and the function value 1. Okay, so that particular function value where should we put? Observe, see, AB 1 and C equal to 0 and the function value 1 has to be put in that particular position. And now we are going to observe the last row 1 1 1, that is triple 1. That means AB 1 and C equal to also 1 and the function value is 0. So put the function value in this particular position. So now we have successfully drawn the K map using this particular truth table which is given at our left. Now observe, we are going to create the function from this particular K map. Observe, see, so this two field is 1 1. So for creating the function from the K map we have to select the number of ones, okay, and the position where this particular ones are belonging to, that position we have to put it here. So you can observe why this particular position has been selected. So there are two ones, so what we can select? We can select the number of 1, then we can also select 2 ones, we can select 4 ones, we can select 8 ones. So in this way we can select the number of 1, but we cannot select 3 ones or 5 ones or 7 ones. Okay, so these 2 ones position, observe the position where the you can see the position, that is the B is common, so we have to select the common position. See, the B is 1, the B is 1. Okay, the position of B where these 2 ones are being put, so the position is 1. So that is why the function is B and that is C naught. Why C naught? You can observe that C for both this field are 0. That is why I have taken C into this function. As because C is 0, that is why that is the complement of 0. So I have written C naught. And why I have not taken A? Because A is not common. You can see the A in the for the first one, that is 0, and A, the value of A for the next one, that is 1. So the A value is not common in both the field. So the value that is common, that particular position has to be taken for creating function. Okay, so you can observe the value of B, that is 1, and 1 that is common in both the field, and the value of C, that is 0. So as because this particular first row belongs to the C, so that is why that 0 is common for all 4 fields in the first row. So that is why as I have taken this particular 2 ones. Okay, so the function has been created B and C naught. B because 1 is common and C because C 0 is also common, but while we are taking 0, that has to be naught. We have to be assign that is with naught, that complement. So B and C naught. Okay, so now let us take another 2 ones. We can observe this 2 1. So this 2 1 we have to create the function for that. See, observe A and B naught. Why A I have taken? See, just closely observe A and B. So see, 1 0, that is common in both this field. Okay, the 2 field which has been selected falls under this AB, where the value of AB is 1 and 0. And if you observe the value of C, that is changing. For the first row the value of C is 0, and for the next row the value of C is 1. So the C C should not be taken. Okay, so only we can take A and B because the value of A and B is common, that is 1 0. As because 1, this high number, high value, that is why that is being denoted as A, and the value of B is 0, so that is why B is denoted as not B. So this is the function which has been created out of this KMS map, that is F equal to B C0 plus A B0. Okay, now let us draw the circuit diagram. See, if we observe the first row before we draw the circuit diagram, let us check whether this function is correct or not. So just observe from the first row, we are just testing this particular function which we have just now designed this function. Let us check whether this function is correct or not. So just put the value. See, B and C, find out B and C, that is 0. So B 0 and C is also 0. So complement of C, that is opposite of 0, 1. So 0 into 1. Okay, now A plus A and B naught. Observe, the value of A is 0 and the value of B is also 0 because the function is B naught, that is why complement of 0 1. So 0 into 1. So what will be the result? 0 plus 0, that is equal to 0. So the function is 0. So that means this particular function is correct. Let us check with another row. Now we are going to check with the third row. Okay, observe carefully. So now observe the function, that is B C0, B into C0. So what is B? B is 1. Okay, C is 0, C0 means, so the complement of 0, if you have to calculate C0, that means complement of 0, that means 1 into 1. Observe, 1 into 1 plus 0 into 0. Why 0 into 0? A B naught. A is 0, B is 1. So complement of 1, that is 0. So 0 into 0. What will be the result? Observe, 1 plus 0, the result is 1. So that means the function is correct. Now let us check the fifth row. Observe, B C0. So observe, B 0, C 0. That means C0 is opposite of 0, complement of 0, that means 1. So 0 into 1. Okay, for the first variable. Now for the next one, A into B naught. That means A is 1, B is 0. That means complement of 0, that is 1 for B. That means 1 into 1. So what will be the result? 0 plus 1 equal to 1. So you can see the result is 1. That means it has been matched with the formula. Now let us check the seventh row. Okay, so B C naught, that means B is 1, C is 0. C naught means the complement of 0, that is 1, that will be 1 into 1. Observe, 1 into 1 plus A B naught, that means A is 1, B is 1, B naught means the complement of 1, that will be 0, that means 1 into 0. Observe, what will be the value? 1 plus 0 equal to 1, that is matched. That means this particular function which we have just now created is correct. So let us go through another example. Before we move to another example, let us create the circuit diagram for this formula. Okay, you can see, so we have taken a AND gate. Okay, AND gate, you can see whatever input we are providing, the B and C naught. Okay, we are providing input as B and C naught. What will be the result of this particular AND gate? The result will be B C naught. Okay, now we have to take another AND gate. See, we have taken another AND gate. So A as input and B naught is also being provided as input. So what will be the result of this two input? The result will be A into B naught. Okay, so now we can see in between BC naught and AB naught there is a plus symbol. That means we have to take a OR gate. Okay, OR gate. Let us combine these two AND gate with a OR gate. Okay, that means the output of this two AND gate will be taken as the input for the OR gate. See, these two output of AND gate has been taken as the input for the OR gate. So what will be the result? That is function f. Okay, so this is the output, ultimate output for the function. This is how you are going to create the circuit diagram using this KMS map. Okay, so now let us move to another example. So this is another truth table. We are going to create the K map for this truth table. So now we are going to create the vertical looking K map, where the first combination will be for A. See, A is 0 for the first column and 1 for the next column, and you can see BC 00 for the first row, that is BC 01 for the second row, BC 11 for the third row, and for the last row 10. So let us start. First observe the first row from the truth table. The value of A, B, C all are 0, and the function value is also 0. So where we are going to keep the function value 0, observe. See, in the first field, because you can see A, B, C all 0. Here also in the K map, observe the field value A, B, C all 0. So the function value 0 we have to put in this particular position. Now let us watch the second row of the truth table. The value of here is A, B, C 0, 0, 1, and the function value is 1. So where we are going to keep the function value 1 in this KMS map, observe 0, 0, 1, A0, B0 and C1. Observe A0, B0 and C equal to 1. A0, B0 and C equal to 1. In this position we are going to keep the value, that is function value 1. Now let us observe the third row. See, third row 0, 1, 0. The function value is 0. So 0, 1, 0. A0, B1, C0. Observe A0, okay, B1 and C0. So in this position I have kept the function value 0. Now let us observe the fourth row of the truth table. See, A0, B1, C1 and function value is 1. So put the function value in this position. See, A0, B1 and C1. Okay, now move to the fifth row of the truth table. Observe A1, B0, C0 and function value 1. Observe closely. See, A1, okay, B0 and C0 and the function value 1 has been kept in that particular position. Now watch the sixth row. Sixth row, A0, B0 and C1. Observe A0, observe A0, B0, okay, and C equal to 1. A0, B0, C1 and the function value is 1, that is kept in that position. Now the seventh row of the truth table. Observe A1, B1, C0 and function value 1. Observe A1, B is also 1 but the C is 0 and the function value 1, that is kept in that position. Now the last, that is eighth row of the truth table. A, B, C all 1 and function value is 0. Observe A, B, C all 1 and function value is 1. So now let us draw the, we have already drawn the KMS map. Now we are going to create the function from this K map. Observe. So what will be the function? So create out the function. You can see there are 2, 1. Observe, first take this 2, 1, okay, 2 consecutive 1. So the consecutive fields holding 1. So we are going to select the position and create a function. Observe A0 C. Why A0 C? Observe the position carefully. A is 0, that is common for both the field. A is 0 and the value of A is common for both the field, you can observe. And C, observe the B, we cannot take the B. Why we cannot take the B? Because B is not common in these two field. For the first field B is 0 and for the second field B is 1, but C is common. You can see for both the field the value of C is 1. So we have taken A and C. As because A is 0, we have to say not A, that means the formula is not A, C. C is 1, that is why you have taken C, and A is 0, that is why you have taken not A. The function is not A and C. So okay, so now we are going to select at the right column another two consecutive one. Observe, take these two consecutive ones. Okay, so now observe the position, that is A1. See, A is 1 for both these two fields. The value of A position is 1 for these two fields. Okay, now if you observe C, C is 0 for both these two fields, that is why you have taken B. Okay, so A and B, but you can see the B value is 0, that is why you have taken not B. A not B, but we cannot take the value of C because for the first one the value of C is 0, but for the second one the value of C is changing, that is 1. So as because C is changing, we cannot take the value of C, we have taken the value of A and the value of B. As because the value of B is 0, we have taken not B, that is a dash, that is a bar just above the B. Okay, so we have created the formula successfully. Now we are going to check whether this particular formula is correct or not. So that we are going to check through the truth table. Observe. So another one we have to take, we just have missed out. Observe, as I have already told you, we can take single one, we can take 2 1, we can take 4 1, we can take 8 1. So this consecutive number of 1 we can take 1 1 or 2 consecutive 1 or 4 consecutive 1 or 8 consecutive 1. In this manner we cannot take 3 consecutive 1 or 5 consecutive 1 or 7 consecutive 1. Okay, so 1 1 that you can select. So you can see we have selected, this was already missed out, we have not observed, so we have taken finally this particular one. So observe the position that has been marked here, A B C. So all are common, as because this is only a single field, so it is being matched in all three A B C. Okay, so A and B both are 1 and value of C is 0, so that is why you have written not C. Okay, so the formula is not A C plus A not B plus A B not C. So now we are going to check whether this formula is correct or not. So from the second row of the truth table, okay, create the formula. So put the value in this formula. So starting with not A means the A value is 0, not A means 1, so 1 into C, that means 1 into 1. Okay, so plus A into not B, so A means 0 and B is also 0, so not B is 1, so 0 into 1. Okay, and the last is AB not C, that is AB not C means 0 into 0 into 0. Why? Because C is 1, not C is not C, that will be 0. Observe. Okay, now move to the fourth row. So put the value here, that is 0. Okay, so you can see not A, that means 1, 1 into 0. Observe. Okay, closely observe. We are checking the formula out here. Now we are going to draw the circuit diagram. Now let us create the circuit using this diagram. Observe, we have taken the AND gate where A0 C has been provided as the input, and the output we are going to derive, that is A0 C. So we are going to take another AND gate. Observe, A and B0, both the input we are going to provide through this AND gate. The output will be A B0, and another AND gate we are going to provide A B and not C. These three input and the output we are going to derive, that is A B C naught. Now the output from these three AND gates will be taken as the input for the OR gate. So now we will take the OR gate. Observe, so all the three inputs have been taken as the input for the OR gate, and the function f that we are going to derive out of this, that is the function. Now observe this map, that is K map. From this K map we are going to create a function. So observe this K map. This is a K map. From this K map we are going to create the function. So see where we are going to get the consecutive 1. See, let us start with this 2 1. Look at the position and create the function A, B and C naught. Observe the position of A. See, A, that is 1, B is also 1. Okay, so but the C, the position of C, that is 0. Why we have taken A, B and C? Because the position of A and B and C are common. See, for these two fields, A is 1, B is also 1 and C is 0. As because the position of C is 0, that is why we have taken the complement, that is not C, not C. So now observe these two position of 1. See, AB is 1 0. So and the position of C, that is variable. We are not going to take C, we have taken D. Why? Because the position of D is 1 in both the fields. See, the position of D, that is 1 for both the fields, but the position of C, that is 0 for the first field, 1 for the second field. That is why we have eliminated C and we have taken D. Along with D we have also taken A and B, because for these two fields the position of A and B, that is also same, because 1 0, 1 A, B, that is 0, that is we have taken not B, and followed by D. D is also 1. Okay, and now we have taken these two 1. See, observe the position that is C. Observe carefully, the position of B is changing. For the first field the position of B is 0, and for the second field the position of B, that is 1, but the position of A, that is 0 for both the field. That is why we have taken not A. Why? Because 0, the A is 0, that is why you have taken not A, and we have taken C. Why we have taken C? Observe, the position of C and D is constant, same for these two fields, because the last row is belong to 1 0, that is the position of C and D. So we have taken C and not D. Why not D? Because the position of D is 0. So not A, because A is 0, not A. C because C is 1 in both the position, and that is not D because the D is 0. Now let us create the formula from this particular K map that is given here. We can see there are 4 consecutive ones. Okay, there are 4 consecutive 1, as I have already discussed before, that we can take single 1, we can take double 1, we cannot take 3 ones, we can take 4 1. After that we cannot take 5 1, we cannot take 6 and 7 1, but we can take 8 ones. So here we have, see, we have 4 1, we have taken 4 1. Observe this 4 1 that we have taken from this K map, and just put the formula. See, the position of all the ones are A and B. We can take A and B, both are 0. Okay, A and B both are 0, but the position of C D, that is changing. We cannot take C and D. We cannot take either C or D because the position of C and D, that is changing. But we can take A and B, and both AB is 0. That is why we have taken not AB, not AB. Okay, so now let us take another group of 1. So we can select this group of 1. See, all 4 consecutive 1, this group of 1 we can take. So now put the position. See, A and D. Why we have taken A and D? See, observe the position. The B is not same, B is changing. For the first 2 ones, the B is 1, and for the next column, that is the last column, we can see the position of B, that is 0. Okay, so the B position of B, that is changing in both the column. That is why we have to eliminate B, but we have taken A because that is common in both the column. So we have taken A. Along with A, just observe the position of C, that is also changing in both the row, that is second row and third row. So we cannot take C, but we can take D. Why? Because the position of D, that is 1. So that is the value of D, that is 1 in both the second and third row. That is why you have taken D. So A and D. Okay, so that is the function that we have created, we have drawn out from this K map. Now from this given function we are going to create this K map. So how can we do so? Observe. So first observe the function, that is f equal to AC plus AB naught. So AC. So AC means A1 and C1, and AB means A1 B1, but not B. It is given bar above the B, that means not B, that means the position of B, that should be 0. So AC means A1 C1, and A not B, that is A1 B0. So just put 1 in this particular position. So find where the position of AC is 1 in this given K map, and put 1. Observe where A and C both are 1, where both A and C are 1. Observe. See, find the position out here. Here in this 2 field, A and C both are 1, isn't it? Both A and C are 1. See, now watch the next one, where A and B is 1 and 0. Observe in this given K map, watch out the position where A and B is 1 and 0. So in that particular position we have to put 1. See, observe. See, here A and B both are 1. See, one thing we can observe, that in the second row, the last column, that is the last field, that is being overlapped for both AC and AB naught. Okay, so this is how we can put the value from this given function in the K-map, and the rest of the field we just have to put 0. Okay, this is how we can draw this particular given K-map out of the function. So I think you have understood. Now let us understand with another example. See the function f equal to a b naught plus a c plus a naught b c naught. So let us talk about the first a b naught. See, if we talk about the a b naught, the value will be 1 0. Okay, 1 0. Why a, that is positive 1, b naught, that means the opposite of 1, that is 0, and AC both are positive, high value 1 1, and the last one a naught b c naught, so that should be 0 1 0. So now put this position, find where a and b is 1 0. So put 1 in those two fields. Observe in the K-map, here a and b both are see 1 and 0. So we have put 1 in these two fields. Now let us work with the second parameter. See AC 1 1. Find where a and c both are 1. Observe. See, a and c both are 1. You can see the 1 that is been overlapped, which is positioned at the second row and last column. So that particular one has been overlapped for both the parameter. Okay, so now watch out the third one, that is a naught b c naught. So the value is 0 1 0. Find where ABC position is 0 1 0. Observe. So in this particular position where a b c is 0 1 0, so okay, so in rest of the field just put 0. So this is how you can draw the K-map that is derived out from this given function. Now let us observe this example. So see the function f equal to a b naught plus a naught cd plus a b c naught. So observe the value that will be for this function. See, a b naught, that will be 1 0, then a naught cd, it should be 0 1 1, and the last parameter a b c naught, that should be 1 1 and 0. So first find out where this particular parameter can be applied to. See, AB should be 1 0. Find where AB is 1 and 0. Observe. So here AB is 1 and 0 for this all four field. Okay, AB is 1 0. Now work with the second parameter where ACD is 0 1 1. ACD, that should be 0 1 1. Put 1 in those field. Observe, here A is 0 for both the field. Observe, and CD, that is 1 1. Okay, so now watch out the last parameter ABC 1 1 0. So find out where it should be put into. Observe carefully, A and B, that is 1 and C is 0. Okay, observe carefully. This is how we have applied. Now put 0 in all other fields. This is how we have derived out the K-map from this given function. Let us understand the last example. Observe, f equal to c plus a d naught plus a naught b c naught d plus a b naught c. Observe carefully. So first put the value. What should be the value? That is 1 for c and for a d naught that should be 1 0, and for the third parameter a naught b c naught d it should be 0 1 0 1, and for the last parameter a b naught c that should be 1 0 and 1. So now put the value into the k map, find where c equal to 1, put high value to those fields, see where c equal to 1. See, observe carefully for this 8 field, for this last 2 row complete field, the value of c that is equal to 1. See, all this field the value of c is equal to 1. So okay, so we don't have any other parameter to check here with, so you just go to the next parameter, that is a d naught. A d naught, that means 1 0. AD should be 1 0. Find where AD is 1 0. Just observe where AD is 1 0. See this blue color that I have drawn. See here A and D is 1 0. Observe A is 1, D is 0 in the first row last 2 column, and in the last row last 2 column. Observe A is 1 and D is 0. Okay, now work out with the third parameter A B C D 0 1 0 1. Find out where A is 0, B is 1, C is 0 and D is 1. Observe this single position where A is 0 and B is 1 and C 0 and D 1. So this is only one field where A 0 B 1 and C 0 D 1. We don't have any other field to draw with. So now work out with the last parameter, that is ABC should be 1 0 1. Find out where ABC is 1 0 1. Observe, find out in the K-map position. Observe here ABC, that is ABC is 1 0 1. Find A is 1, okay, and B is 0, okay, and C is also 1. So you can see there are few number of overlapping. So now put 0 in all other given blank field. Okay, this is how you can derive the K-map out of a given function.